All right guys, I'm gonna randomly open up my auction list and just pull up a property and do a comparable, see if it's worth buying. So got the auction list here. Let's just kind of go off to the top. For instance, let's do this 20th in Phoenix. So I'm just gonna hit copy and paste here. I'm doing realtor comps, right? So I'm gonna get rid of this now, and I'm gonna put it in here into Monsoon. If you haven't watched our tutorial, like how to do comps if you're not a realtor, make sure that you request that and get that so we can show you. So this particular property, the opening bid that you saw was $151,000. So we're just gonna see if it's any value, So I put it in Monsoon immediately just to say, hey, where is this? You know, is it by power lines? Is it got a pool? Is it next to the freeway, back a major road, side of major road? So this is like a condo, you know, in the middle of a complex. So I love RPR also. So if you don't know how to do RPR, also watch my longer comp video. RPR is gonna give me an average of 294. RPR is like a Zillow or a Zestimate, right? Gives me a quick comp, 294, but let's see if we agree with that. So this thing on Monsoon is 1,704 square feet. The opening bid was 151. Right now it's looking like a good deal per RPR being 294. Square feet 1,704. So the one to the south has sold recently 1,544 square feet, 300. That's good. 1,200 sold 230. 1,700 sold 180. Someone got a good deal on that one. That's not like a true comp. This one's active, 1,500 square feet, 297. So we've got one pending, 1,700 square feet, 309. So I mean, it's probably going to be worth around 300. What I'm looking at. So I'm going to say it's worth $300,000. We looked at that one. So worth $300,000. Opening bid 150. Definitely going to be a decent buy at the auction tomorrow. You're going to probably, I don't know, you can probably bid it up more than 150. We'd have to work out the numbers and see exactly how high we would bid it out, just depending on the drive report in the morning to see how much work it needs. So let's just run the numbers really quick. This is how I run numbers fast. You got to do it in 5 minutes, right? Sometimes less than that. So let's say it's worth $300,000 is the value. Let's just throw in for now that I'm going to bid it up to $180,000. Tomorrow I'm going to know a little bit more once I get a drive report. You know what it's going to basically, how much work I'm going to need to put into this. So I'm going to go buy price. Let's just say, you know, it's a condo townhome. We got $40,000 worth of rehab. To calculate hard money, you know, if I buy it for $180,000, I'm just gonna go really quick with my calculator here, $180,000. Just say that you're gonna be paying 14% interest rate. Is 25,000 divided by 12 is $2,000 a month. If you're a good flipper, you're gonna flip out of it in 4 months, right? So times 4. So you have $8,400, let's just round up, worth of hard money. When I go to sell the property, I'm gonna have roughly 7%. I'm gonna pay a realtor, buying realtor 3, selling realtor 3, and then about 1% closing costs. And I'm gonna sell it for $300,000. Just take that by 7%. $21,000 selling costs. Something I'm not taking in consideration here is concessions when you sell the property. Buyers are wanting concessions these days, it seems like. So we're gonna take 300 minus 180 minus 40 minus 9 minus 21 equals $50,000. So $50,000 profit minus concessions if the buyers ask for concessions, and that just depends on how much rehab you put into it. So, you know, if you're fine with like a $30,000 profit, you can bid this thing up another $20,000 to around $200,000. Anyways, that's how to do a quick comp on a property going to auction tomorrow.